Welcome to Willey's Weekly, where we talk Denver Nuggets basketball. I'm your host, Josiah Willey, and today we will be starting off with the playoff situation. Currently, they sit at 4th in the Western Conference, one game behind the LA Clippers. LA is currently on a 2-game losing streak, while Denver, who have been without Jamal Murray, Monte Morris, and Will Barton, have gone on a 3-game winning streak. They have won 7 out of the last 8 games, with the loss being to Golden State Warriors. The Denver Nuggets should possibly get back Monte Morris and Will Barton for the playoffs. Now, earlier this week against the Rockets, Jokic did not need to do too much because MPJ scored 39 points and PJ Dozier scored 23, which was each player's best game in their careers, scoring-wise. Even without these key players that are injured right now, the Nuggets still find a way to win. If Aaron Gordon steps up and gets into a rhythm, this team can't be stopped. The Denver Nuggets will most likely need some home court advantage in the playoffs, so that is why they need to push up at least to the 3rd seed. The Denver Nuggets play the Toronto Raptors tonight at 7 o'clock. The Raptors are currently on the outside looking in on the play-in games at the record of 26-36. The game will be taking place in Denver, which is a disadvantage to the Toronto Raptors as they have struggled on the road with a 10-20 record. The Denver Nuggets, on the other hand, are 23-10 at home. The issue, though, is the Raptors won the last meeting between these two teams 135-111. If the Nuggets can pull out a win and beat the Clippers on Saturday, the Nuggets will undoubtedly be in the 3rd seed. This makes this game very important. Last night's game was a good one, with the Nuggets beating the Pelicans 114-112. This is how the game ended. Nikola Jokic was inbounding and he threw the ball to Michael Porter Jr. The ball went over his head and Eric Bledsoe got to the ball first and took off towards the Nuggets side of the court. By the time he reached half court, there was 8 seconds left. Bledsoe drove to the left side and handed the ball off to Brandon Ingram. Ingram then curved inside and was met by Jokic in the paint. There was only 5 seconds left at this point. He then passed the ball around to Jokic to a wide-open Zion Williamson who was cutting towards the basket. Zion receives the pass cleanly and goes for a dunk with 3.9 seconds left. Jokic then blocks the shot. With 3 seconds left, PJ Dozier got the rebound and was fouled with 1 second left. The block was a little controversial though. In the game, nothing was called, but with the power of instant replay, the announcer saw that Jokic had hit Zion's arm, not the ball. The call was not made, so the Nuggets walk out with the win. That win made it nearly impossible for the Pelicans to make the play-in tournament. They are currently 11th seeded, but they are now 4 games back to the Warriors, who have recently caught fire. In that game, Nikola Jokic scored 32 points, while Michael Porter Jr. scored 28. Facundo Campazzo also scored 19 points and had 10 assists for the double-double. For the Pelicans, Brandon Ingram led the way with 27 points, followed by Zion's 21. Lonzo Ball recorded a triple-double with 16 points, 12 rebounds, and 12 assists. Aaron Gordon will need to step up soon, especially against the Clippers, who will have rest between now and Saturday. Gordon has only averaged 11.1 points per game with Denver. On the flip side, he does give the Nuggets 5 rebounds per game. At this point in the season, Jokic is a wrap for the MVP, barring any injuries. Jokic averages 26 points, 11 rebounds, 9 assists, and 1.5 steals per game. Nikola Jokic is the best center in the NBA, hands down. The only issue is not the people ranked 2nd through 4th in this race, but instead Stephen Curry. He was ranked 9th last week, but after catching fire has shot up to 5th place. He most likely won't catch Jokic, but he's someone to watch out for. Nikola Jokic hasn't missed a single game all year. This is something that nobody on the Kia MVP ladder race can say about themselves. This has been Willey's Weekly for this week. Tune in next week for some more Denver Nuggets basketball. I'm your host, Josiah Willey, signing off for now.